Over 70% of the Earth's surface is covered by water, but we don't know much about what's down there. We have detailed maps of the land surface, but we don't know much about what lies beneath the seas. We have more detailed maps of the surface of Mars, and there are maps showing what's down there. Marine biologists have always tried to find new species and explain strange things that have happened since the beginning of time. However, there are still some things that are strange and can't be explained. In today's video, we'll show you marine biologists' terrifying new discovery that changes everything: a great white shark that was eaten by something bigger. Researchers in Australia discovered that a 9-foot great white shark was eaten by a larger animal. Scientists tagged a great white shark to monitor its migration habits, but the tag washed up on shore 2.5 miles away. Researchers examined the tag data to determine how the shark removed it. The tag data also showed that the temperature persisted at its highest value for more than 8 days, which was surprising and had only one major explanation. Researchers thought the shark was swallowed by a larger predator and stayed in its digestive tract for 8 days, which would explain the rise in temperature before being thrown up and washed up on the beach. What ate a 9-foot long great white? Only a gigantic great white shark over 15 feet long could explain it. Sharks rarely eat each other. Therefore, this raises more concerns about the quest. Shark-on-shark assaults are rare and accidental. A 9-foot shark hole couldn't fit a 15-foot shark. Megalodons, the only other sharks known to have eaten a 9-foot shark, have been extinct for millions of years, or are Milky Sea microorganisms. Sailors say big portions of the ocean seem like millions of fireflies under the surface. Milky Seas has never been confirmed. Marine biologists have sought scientific data and footage of this unusual phenomenon for decades to define and analyze it. A Nesha sailor reported the latest. He watched the ocean turn white while staring out over the deck. The unusual bioluminescent event south of Java, Indonesia, was discovered by U.S. National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration satellites. The bioluminescent Milky Sea covered over 100,000 square kilometers of the ocean, startling seafarers. The Java Milky Sea's occurrence lasted over 45 nights and covered a huge portion of the ocean. Marine biologists believe the Milky Way episodes are produced by undiscovered bioluminescent bacteria communicating. Ocean currents or atmospheric changes may cause the lights. When they disturb Milky Sea, bacteria seem darker and dimmer than usual. The Milky Way incidents are rare. Marine biologists examining microorganisms on the ocean floor near Southern California discovered a rare and strange organism. The Ocean Exploration Trust's EV Nautilus investigators observed a strange purple mass on the ocean floor. Some researchers suspected a tunicate, a marine animal. Others felt it was a sack of eggs with larger organisms than embryos. A mysterious crab seized the blob as researchers were going to analyze it. The study concluded that the crab must have considered the blob food, meaning it may not be harmful, and there may be more in the area investigated. How would the immortal jellyfish look if the blob were an egg sac? The Benjamin Button jellyfish is the only animal that can regenerate and live eternally. After breeding or being damaged, this Mediterranean Sea jellyfish can revert to its juvenile stage. Jellyfish cells transdifferentiate into juvenile polyps. State-only immortal jellyfish can regenerate. Eating or removing diseased jellyfish kills them. Marine biologists say the oldest immortal jellyfish may be thousands of years old and is found in the most of the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans. Its bell-shaped, transparent body makes it almost invisible. A startling find shows where dinosaurs lived and died. In July 2021, marine biologists hunting off California found a 3-foot-long tusk 10,000 feet below the water. Columbian mammoths may have had tusks. Tusk's location and condition are unknown. Marine biologists studying Antarctica's coastal regions excavated nearly half a mile of ancient underlying ice and found an intriguing underground passage below the sea bottom and a frigid habitat hundreds of miles from food and light. The cave's Filchner Runner ice shelf covered the cave. Bioluminescence has always been considered a strange physiological trait of marine species that live at depths where light cannot reach. These animals produce light-emitting compounds to attract prey and navigate the deep ocean. But a recent discovery shows that 3 bioluminescent deepwater shark species were detected on the Chatham Rise off New Zealand. Studies of 3 shark species show the diversity of bioluminescent creatures, which now include huge vertebrates like sharks. Kite-fin sharks, or seal sharks, are the largest luminous vertebrates. This discovery gives these remarkable blazing sharp Valonia ventricosa new possibilities and curiosities. Bubble algae, a living organism, resembles an undersea pearl or jewel. Bubble algae are single-celled creatures that may be the world's largest at 5 centimeters. They breed sexually and live in shallow water in tropical and subtropical climates. Marine biologists are amazed by the ability of a single cell to develop to the point where it can be seen and maintain a stable, permeable membrane to survive in salt and fresh water. The world's largest underwater plant, Poseidon's ribbonweed, a seagrass species found in the coastal waters of Shaw, may be the world's largest plant organism. After studying its genetic code, scientists discovered that Australia's 77 square miles were home to one creature. Every strand of seagrass was genetically similar since the plant has successfully duplicated itself millions of times. Poseidon's ribbonweed is the world's largest plant and may also be the oldest. Where does all the plastic waste go? Human waste from manufacturing and other human activities always ends up somewhere. 99% of plastic is gone. We have dark plastic like astronomers have dark matter and dark energy, but oceanographers have no idea where most of the plastic in our ocean is. We've lost it somehow. All the tons of plastic waste being dumped into the seas are either unaccounted for or have simply vanished into nooks and crannies that scientists have yet to unravel. We've seen the devastating effect these plastics have on marine life, but scientists say these are only how tons of plastic decomposing while average plastic material takes 20 to 500 years to decompose? Erie shark is a stunning finding, has marine searchers stunned. 2,000 feet off New South Wales, Australia, deep sea shark was found. A local fisherman caught the strange-looking shark and posted it on Facebook, unsure of its species. Marine biologists and aquatic specialists call the shark a gulper shark. Other names include goblin shark, rough-skinned dog shark, lantern shark, and cookie cutter shark. When no more odd critters were found, marine experts posted photographs of a deep-water woodlouse. Unexpected Finebathynomus yucatensis was accidentally caught in a baited cage trap 2,000 to 2,600 feet below sea level in the Gulf of Mexico. Darth Vader-like newfound species have weird yellow coats. After DNA analysis, the specimen was a new species, not Bathynomus giganteus. The pillbug, or roly-poly, is its closest terrestrial relative and is 2,500 times smaller than this bathing nomus. Science can explain some water mysteries, but others are too esoteric. The Baltic Sea phenomenon baffles archaeologists and scientists. Researchers and divers found the Baltic Sea anomaly in 2011. A 300-meter track led to a strange circular item 300 feet below on the Baltic Sea floor. The odd building's disk is twice the size of a football field and 60 meters wide. It starts under the cold Gulf of Bothnia between Sweden and Finland. The entity resembles a mushroom but is almost 4 meters tall from the seafloor and 60 meters wide at the base. A peculiar black material fills fissures on the mushroom-like disc. Theories abound about the Baltic Sea phenomenon. It's either a large stone that fell into the Baltic Sea or a prehistoric edifice like Stonehenge or the pyramids that sank due to rising sea levels. The Baltic Sea anomaly's structure would have been expected on land, but its placement almost 90 meters below the sea raised unusual questions about how it got there. The anomaly's UFO classification is striking. Sonar and satellite phones malfunctioned during the discovery and analysis of the item. The Baltic Sea oddity remains daring. Unsolved ocean secrets. Underwater crop circles are of interest. Their 6-foot circle features shells, coral, and other decorations. In 1995, ghostly or alien-made objects were found in Nami, Japan. Marine biologists observed male pufferfish designing underwater crop circles to find mates. These 5-inch male pufferfish have been swimming in and out of the circle region for days, creating beautiful coral designs on the seafloor to attract partners. Several marine scientists and archaeologists have stated that the monument's symmetrical nature suggests it is man-made, but others have said that sandstone has a peculiar formation that breaks into straight edges, which may be the case for this monument. However, this monument's stones are 165 feet long and 65 feet wide, so if it were man-made, it would be horrifying to face whatever was large enough to use them as steps. That's it for today. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to share and press the bell icon for more regular updates.